And welcome back to Fox 8 Morning Edition at 9. Well, you may think social media sites are for younger people, but the fastest growing demographic are users of 74 or older, believe it or not. Paige Hoffmeister, she is a social media specialist with People's Health. She's here to explain ways seniors can get the most out of social media, also while protecting themselves as well. You were telling me a story that you teach all around pretty much the state. And a lot of these seniors come in and say, I know how to use Facebook. I know how to... Tell us about some of the stories behind it, because my mom, she passed away about 18 months ago. She was nearly 80 before she passed, and she would Facebook all the time. So it's pretty cool.
Yes, absolutely. I do teach a Facebook class as a part of People's Health all over the state of Louisiana, and a lot of the seniors, they say they really appreciate somebody teaching them, taking the time to teach them Facebook, because a lot of times if they ask, if they have a question, their kids will just take their phone and do it for them, but not really have the time to sit down and teach them how to do it. I did have a gentleman who stayed after class one day to help him set up his profile. And when they got to the birthday section, he was about 90 years old. And he said he couldn't wait to send a friend request to each of his 10 kids that lived all over the United States.
It's so neat to be able to connect. I mean, you know, Facebook can be, some people say it's such a pain, but it can be if it's used properly in a really positive way. Like that gentleman, he has 10 kids around the nation. He can actually get pictures now. He can send pictures. He can see the grandkids. So it's pretty neat. I think setting up your profile, setting up your account, really important on passwords and security.
Absolutely. Having a strong and secure password is something I recommend with any online platform. And when you go to set up your Facebook account, it's very user-friendly if you don't already have one. They'll walk you through each of the steps, and when it's time to fill out those different sections, such as where you went to school, your hometown, I always love seniors to know that those sections are completely optional. It's whatever you want to put out there with the rest of the world. You don't have to put it out there if you don't want to. The same goes with a profile picture. It's recommended that you use one that looks most like you, because if your name's Bob Smith, there's lots of Bob Smiths out there in the world, so the one that looks most like you. However, if you're not comfortable with sharing a picture of yourself on Facebook, you can use a picture of your pet, a sunflower, a sunset, whatever it may be. You can leave it blank if you want.
Yeah, just to get something up there. So Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, what is the chosen site really for seniors?
It seems to be Facebook, because anybody you know is on Facebook these days, just about.
So how do people get in touch with you if they want to learn how to get on Facebook and they hear about this thing called Facebook? But again, like you said, you teach these seniors and they really take off with it.
They do. I really recommend you signing up for an account and just play around with it. Don't be afraid to click around and really get to know it, because that's how you'll learn. We do teach these classes all over the state of Louisiana. We don't have any coming up currently, but after the holidays we'll have more. So if you like People's Health on Facebook, you'll start to see when we're offering those new classes.
That's awesome. Paige, thank you very much. Again,
thank you for having me.
You go seniors, they're doing it, right?
Yep.
Okay.